On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Conserve.
To protect something, especially the natural environment or culture, from change, damage, or destruction.
Examples:
Means to conserve energy. Conserve coal resources. Children must be taught to conserve our natural environment.
Ancestral.
Related to or connected with members of your family from the past.
Examples:
An ancestral graveyard. Ancestral roots. The ancestral home has been in the family for generations.
Poacher.
A person who catches and kills birds, animals, or fish illegally.
Examples:
Crack down on poachers. A suspected poacher. An old poacher makes the best keeper.
Encroach.
To advance beyond the usual or acceptable limit gradually and often without being noticed, to infringe upon someone's territory, rights, privacy, etc.
Examples:
Encroach on the realm. Encroach on the habitat of the animal. You have no right to encroach on my leisure time.
Squatter.
A person who lives in or occupies a property or land without legal ownership or permission. A person who occupies a place or position without having the proper qualifications, training, or authority.
Examples:
Squatter settlement. Urban squatter. The city has many squatters living in abandoned buildings or streets.
Clipboard.
A flat, rigid board with a clip at the top used to hold papers, documents, or forms in place.
Examples:
Clipboard with a pen. Write on a clipboard. The nurse carried a clipboard with the patient's medical information.
Conservationist.
A person who advocates or acts to protect and preserve the environment and wildlife.
Examples:
Wildlife conservationist. Dedicated conservationist. The extinction of this species has been a significant concern for conservationists.
Crumble.
To break or fall apart into small pieces or fragments, especially due to age, decay, or lack of support.
Examples:
Crumble to dust. Began to crumble under financial pressure. The old building was starting to crumble due to years of neglect and lack of maintenance.
Bungalow.
A small, single-story house, often with a front porch or veranda that is typically made of wood or adobe, a type of dwelling that is popular in warm climates, particularly in locations near water.
Examples:
Beach bungalow. Wooden bungalow. The cozy bungalow nestled in the forest was the perfect weekend getaway.
Nomadic.
Moving from one location to another rather than staying in one place all of the time.
Examples:
Nomadic life. Nomadic herdsman. This desert is the territory of nomadic tribes.
Graze.
To feed on grass or other vegetation, especially by nibbling at it repeatedly, to break the skin of a body part by scraping.
Examples:
Turn cattle out to graze. Graze the left shoulder. The sheep graze on the green grass in the meadow.
Creep.
To move slowly, quietly, and carefully, usually to avoid being seen or heard.
Examples:
Creep along the leaf. Creep toward the mouse. Aging creeps up slowly with time.
Acacia.
A tree or shrub of the mimosa family, typically with waxy or spiny leaves and clusters of showy flowers, a type of plant often found in warm and arid regions, particularly in Africa and Australia.
Examples:
Acacia honey. Acacia wood. The acacia tree's leaves are a favorite food of giraffes.
Fiery.
Very intense, like or suggestive of fire.
Examples:
A fiery speech. A fiery sunset. He is a man of fiery temperament.
Hopscotch.
A children's game in which players toss a small object into numbered squares drawn on the ground and then hop, 1 foot per square, to retrieve it.
Examples:
Sidewalk hopscotch. Hopscotch court. The children played hopscotch on the sidewalk on a sunny afternoon.
Chainsaw.
A mechanical saw with a rotating chain, typically used for cutting down trees or other large objects.
Examples:
Use a chainsaw. Sharpen a chainsaw. The lumberjack used his chainsaw to chop through the tree's thick trunk.
Roam.
To move about or travel aimlessly or without a fixed destination, to wander.
Examples:
Roam freely. Roam the countryside. I love to roam around the city and discover new neighborhoods.
Thereabout.
Approximately, around a particular time, place, or amount.
Examples:
Thereabout estimate. 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. or thereabout. I live in a small town thereabout 50 miles from the city.
Zoology.
The scientific study of animals, including their classification, habits, behavior, physiology, and evolution.
Examples:
Zoology book. Zoology professor. She's studying zoology at university and hopes to work at a zoo someday.
Unearth.
To discover or bring to light something that is in the ground or was previously hidden or unknown.
Examples:
Unearth burial mound. Unearth a mystery. The detective unearthed a critical clue that led to the suspect's arrest.
Clang.
To make a loud, resonant, metallic sound, often by striking two hard surfaces together. Noun, a loud, resonant, metallic sound, typically produced by striking two hard surfaces together.
Examples:
Gate clang shut. Clang of machinery. The pots and pans in the kitchen began to clang loudly as the train passed.
Nibble.
To take small or cautious bites or tastes, especially of food, to bite at or nibble on something repeatedly, often playfully or curiously, to gradually or slowly consume or erode something.
Examples:
Nibble an ear of corn. Nibble here and there. I like to nibble on fruit in the morning for breakfast.
Giraffe.
A tall African mammal with a very long neck and legs, typically with distinctive brownish-yellow fur and dark patches, an animal often found in zoos and wildlife preserves.
Examples:
Giraffe pattern. Giraffe exhibit. The giraffe's long neck makes reaching leaves high up in the trees easy.
Rumble.
To make a low, heavy continuous sound.
Examples:
Rumble an order. Rumble down the dirt track. The thunder rumbled in the distance.
Parachute.
A device used to slow the motion of people or objects through an atmosphere consisting of a large piece of thin cloth that is attached to them and opens out in the air.
Examples:
Parachute troops. Golden parachute. This training includes emergency escape drills with parachutes.
Superhero.
A fictional hero who possesses extraordinary powers and abilities and is dedicated to protecting the public.
Examples:
Superhero movies. Superhero comics. Superman is a classic superhero known for his superhuman strength and flying ability.
Detrimental.
Causing harm or damage.
Examples:
Detrimental eating habits. Detrimental to good health. The new policy had a detrimental impact on small businesses.
Herder.
A person who takes care of and manages a herd of livestock, such as cows, sheep, or goats.
Examples:
Cattle herder. Semi-nomadic herders. The sheep herder led his flock through the hills, keeping a watchful eye on them at all times.
Irresponsible.
Not showing a proper sense of responsibility, not reliable.
Examples:
Irresponsible actions. Irresponsible behavior. It was irresponsible of him to drive home after drinking so much alcohol.
Donkey.
A domesticated mammal related to the horse, similar in appearance, but with longer ears and a shorter mane, a foolish or stupid person.
Examples:
Male donkey. Donkey ride. The little boy rode the donkey at the county fair.
Zebra.
A wild, horse-like mammal native to Africa with distinctive black and white stripes.
Examples:
Zebra pattern. Zebra crossing. The zebra's distinctive black and white stripes help it blend into its surroundings in the wild.
Patriarchal.
Relating to or characteristic of a society or system in which men hold the dominant roles and positions of power, male-dominated.
Examples:
Patriarchal society. Patriarchal government. The patriarchal system that many societies have is outdated and unfair to women.
Overtake.
To catch up to and pass by someone or something that is in front of you, usually about moving vehicles, to come to a point where you become more successful, important, or influential than someone or something else.
Examples:
Overtake a rival. Overtake a milestone. The race car driver knew he had to overtake the other drivers to win the race.
Whiteboard.
A smooth, hard-writing surface, typically white, that can be written on with dry erase markers and easily erased.
Examples:
Whiteboard marker. Whiteboard animation. Let's brainstorm ideas on the whiteboard for the new project.
Urbanite.
A person who lives in a city or densely populated area and is accustomed to its culture, lifestyle, or amenities.
Examples:
Urbanite lifestyle. Urbanite population. The urbanite's fashion sense was always on point, reflecting the latest trends.
Coexist.
To live or exist together at the same time in the same place.
Examples:
Coexist with nature. Coexist with diversity. The different species can coexist in the same ecosystem by filling different niches and using different resources.